As is our custom, we will begin with the salute to the flag of our country and an invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would you bow your heads with me? Heavenly Father, we thank you for today and this special occasion we have the joy of hosting today. We thank you for the men and women who we honor for their achievements and celebrate their dedication, innovation, hard work, and acknowledge and thank them for all of the sacrifices they made along the way. Thank you for how they've committed themselves to this generation and planted seeds that will bear much fruit. We pray a blessing over the recipients and their families, and may they be filled with your peace and joy in this special time of celebration. We thank you for this time together and pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. We also want to take a moment of silence in honor of two members of the San Dimas community and strong advocates and supporters of education who recently passed away. Dwight Council, Senior Vice President for Education at McKinley Children's Center, and Terry Muse, Community Relations Manager, Waste Management. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor them and to reflect on their meaningful contribution to our students and community.
In our early years, we often hold a special appreciation for our teachers. Among them, we have our favorites, the ones who made us feel included, or perhaps the one who helped us to grasp a concept that had eluded us, and for those who inspired us to reach for greatness. However, as we mature, we gain a broader perspective. Our feelings evolve. We're no longer limited to mere appreciation, and we develop a profound sense of gratitude. We're grateful for the knowledge and skills we've acquired under their guidance, grateful for the impact they continue to have on our children's education, and if life grants us the privilege, grateful to witness their influence on our grandchildren. Today, in this auspicious gathering, let us manifest our gratitude through a resounding round of applause for all our teachers, staff, and administrators present. Please stand as we demonstrate our appreciation of your dedication. All teachers, staff, and administrators, please stand. Thank you very much.
I'm glad to see you're all sitting because we're going to be here a while. I just wanted to say a few things, just very, very quick. This is a team, the city of San Dimas and the Bonita School District and the teachers and the students. We're a part of a big team. I think anytime anybody moves to San Dimas that I have an opportunity to talk to, I ask, why did you choose San Dimas? And you know what they always say? In the same line, is because of the city of San Dimas and the Bonita School District. I think that's very, very telling, because they don't separate them. They put them together, and we love the fact that the partnership that we now have has continued to blossom, and I believe will continue to grow. And I think, as we all know, we're here now on this beautiful campus of Life Bible College, or Life University, is Life Pacific University. I can remember getting a phone call from Adams telling me, you have a university in San Dimas now. And so, no, I don't want to hear that the reason why our downtown isn't flourishing is because we don't have a school. But I'll tell you right now, that's the truth of the matter is we're very fortunate. Just walk around here and look at the campus and see what they do for us. But the main thing here right now is the teachers and the educators that are here, okay? One of the blessing things that happen to us is our kids grow up, they go to school, they graduate from college, and I can't tell you how many of these young adults move back to San Dimas, and there's a reason there. And I want to thank the teachers and the people that have given that foundation. I could sit back and I could tell you a lot of stories. I sat down with Mayor Kurt Morris, and he told me a lot of things to say about Alma Scholl and a lot of other people that I don't really know about. If you remember, Kurt always told stories about all the people that our schools are named after. I can't really do that, but I can say one thing: thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and to the community who likes and appreciates everything you do. Thank you very much.
We are very fortunate this evening to have this event hosted here at Life Pacific University. Allow me to introduce to you our first speaker this evening, Angie Ritchie. She's the president here at Life Pacific University. She is a licensed therapist, an educator, and mental health advocate, passionate about empowering individuals to live out their God-given purpose. Angie is a recognized voice in Christian higher education, a future-focused innovator with a proven track record of adaptive leadership. With two master's degrees in education and marriage and family therapy, her PhD research centers on identity formation, shared identity, and marital flourishing. Angie and her husband, Lou Ritchie, are founders of The Gathering, a Foursquare church, a counseling practice, and a consultancy specializing in strategic leadership development and entrepreneurship. They also have had time to have two young adult children and a daughter-in-law. Please welcome with me to the stage President Angie Ritchie.
Well, good evening, and thank you for being here, everyone. It is an honor to welcome you on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our distinguished faculty, our provost, and all of us here at LPU. It's a great honor to have you. I want to welcome our dignitaries, our city officials, our awardees, and friends to campus and to this wonderful event to honor our true heroes, our teachers. This is the place to be tonight, as we are surrounded by the real MVPs. Teachers hold a unique and extraordinary power within our society. They are the catalysts of knowledge, the guardians of curiosity, and the architects of inspiration. Their influence extends far beyond the classroom, shaping the minds of countless individuals and molding the future in our world. The power of teachers is immeasurable, reaching way beyond textbooks and lesson plans. Thank you, teachers, for all that you do. True miracles happen in your classrooms. You change lives each and every day. May you feel honored today and in the days to come. Enjoy yourselves this evening and know that this is your university and we are honored every year to host this event. So let's do it every year. We love you and welcome you to this wonderful event. Thank you.
This evening awards honoring the Bonita Unified School District teachers will be presented by Assistant Superintendent Dr. Kevin Lee. Dr. Lee has been an assistant superintendent for the Bonita Unified School District for the past 5 years. Prior to being in Bonita, he held the same position for 4 years in the Placentia-Yorba Linda School District. He has also served in 3 other districts in human resources as a principal, assistant principal, and a middle school math science teacher. That was the hard job. He's finishing his 30th year serving students in Southern California. Please welcome Assistant Superintendent Dr. Lee to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Foster. I'm so excited to be here tonight with you teachers, colleagues, families, and guests to honor all of our San Dimas Teachers of the Year. Each of you will be receiving awards tonight, but I think each of you know that you teach not for the awards, but for the rewards you get from working with our students. Mr. Todd Whitaker, educator, writer, and professor, states, "The best part of teaching is that it matters. The hardest part of teaching is that every moment matters every day." On behalf of the Bonita Unified School District Board of Education, thank you to all of our certificated employees being honored tonight for what you do every moment, every day in your classrooms. I will now invite each of our Bonita Unified School District Teachers of the Year and their principals to the podium. May I first please have from Allen Elementary School, Principal Debbie Grenier and Teacher of the Year, Emma Depew.
Tonight I would like to honor an unsung hero on the Allen Avenue campus, Emma Depew, one of our speech and language speech pathologists, SLP. To me, an unsung hero is one who serves others and doesn't always know the impact they have to others. To her students, she has provided speech and language therapy for over 6 years. She is a superhero. When I interviewed Emma for the position, I knew we gained an amazing SLP, but also an amazing human being on our campus. Emma brings more than her skills in supporting a student with language delays. She brings a wealth of understanding for the whole child. Emma thinks outside the box, and during IEPs, individualized educational plans, makes suggestions to support a student that has calmed some intense moments and helped move things forward. Emma uses her experience in identifying struggles students have with their communication skills to help bridge relationships with their peers and relationships in general. Emma supports our entire campus and works with all of the teachers at one time or another. Emma is described as one of the most dedicated members of our staff and goes above and beyond to make sure she is doing all she can to help her students be successful. I think one of her students summed his feelings about Emma the best, while reassuring a peer who was walking to speech by telling them, "I used to cry, but I don't anymore because she's my friend." I am honored to recognize Emma Depew as our Allen Avenue Certificated Employee of the Year.
Thank you, Mrs. Grenier. And from Ekstrand Elementary School, Principal Gerard Granaday with our honoree, Teacher of the Year, Elizabeth Hutter.
Mrs. Hutter is a wonderful, well-rounded teacher who always puts the needs of her students first. She demonstrates compassion, respect, and grace towards all her students. She meets every student where they are and provides high expectations and a supportive, structured environment where they can all thrive. Not to mention, when armed with her Cricut machine, she keeps her classroom cute and organized in the most Etsy kind of way. She emphasizes and fosters a love of learning and reading with her students, as evidenced by her class's AR word count. 36,465,890 words so far. Woo! She works tirelessly to raise money so that any fifth grader that wants to attend science camp can. And as if that wasn't enough, then she has to deal with her drama for 3 straight days and nights. Have fun next week. She continues to give selflessly by serving on the leadership team, Sunshine Committee, and Student Council, all while being a Girl Scout leader and a committed dance mom for her 2 daughters. Her strong work ethic, calm demeanor, and pleasant personality make her a pleasure to work with and an excellent role model for her students and colleagues. Thank you for everything you do, Elizabeth. Congratulations.
And from Gladstone Elementary School, Principal Allison Daniels with our Teacher of the Year, Robin Alarcon.
Many feelings arise when I reflect on Robin Alarcon as a teacher. The one word that rises to the top is gratitude. When I first met Robin Alarcon, she was teaching 3rd grade. She was a natural with this age group. I was grateful to witness the artful way she helped students transition from building primary skills and knowledge to extending and deepening knowledge, which needed to occur at a rapid rate in the upcoming grade levels. With a bubble of students moving up, Robin volunteered to move up with them. At least that's the way I remember it. I found myself grateful for her generous spirit and dedication to students. If you had walked into her classroom, you would have immediately thought 4th grade was truly her dream grade. After the pandemic, which made me appreciate her in a whole host of reasons, Robin put in for a transfer to 1st grade when a position opened up. Having taught 1st grade for years myself, I was grateful that Robin was willing to take on this new challenge, and take it on she did. Robin committed herself to learning to teach reading, which is no easy task, familiarize herself with all the curriculum at that grade level, and developed what seemed like lifelong knowledge in the art of motivating and teaching young learners. In her spare time, Robin coaches track, serves on our leadership team, represents first grade for curriculum development. And if that was not enough, she is primary grade coordinator for our school-wide initiative, Leader in Me. For these contributions and everything else Robin does for students and staff at Gladstone, I am truly grateful and honored to present to her Gladstone's Teacher of the Year Award.
Thank you, Mrs. Daniels. From Shoal Elementary School, Princeton Adam Eslami with Teacher of the Year, Stacy Olmstead.
Good evening, everyone. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today to recognize one of our outstanding teachers, Stacy Olmstead, as Teacher of the Year at Shoal Elementary. Stacy is always looking for innovative ways to make learning come alive for her students, whether that be using a Harry Potter wand to captivate their imagination in a lesson, or introducing the student star of the week to make them feel special. Her dedication to her craft is second to none. She is skilled in classroom pedagogy and able to translate basic curriculum into more stimulating and student-centered activities. Her lessons put student learning at the forefront, ensuring they receive the best possible education. Stacy is an exceptional communicator, always willing to lend a hand to anyone in need. Her students adore her and are eager to share a hug with her on the playground whenever they see her. Stacy's dedication to her student extends beyond the school classroom and beyond the school year. She becomes pen pals with any student who wants to write her over the summer, ensuring they continue to learn and grow even when school is out of session. Her commitment to her students doesn't stop there. She always tries to attend sporting events or plays that her current and former students are in every year, showing her unwavering support for their passions and interests. She even organizes Shoal Family Quake Nights to both create fun experiences for our students and fundraise for PE equipment. Stacy is an exceptional teacher and role model for us all. She embodies the qualities that we value most in our educators: dedication, passion, and genuine commitment to the success of every student. Thank you, Stacy, for all that you do for our school and community. Congratulations on being Teacher of the Year.
Next, from our Lone Hill Middle School, Principal Dan Gribben with honoree Carrie Cooper.
Good evening. Writing something great to say about Carrie is easy. It's keeping it under a few minutes that's difficult. Carrie's made a tremendous impact on our school in her 3 years at Lone Hill. Let me read some of the descriptions used by Carrie's peers to describe her. She has an infectious laughter and energy. She has passion and heart for every student. She demonstrates strong leader mindset with students as well as peers. She's a wonderful friend. She has high expectations for herself and her students and her department. She has a positive attitude, and she can always be counted on when needed. In addition to attending and supporting many of our after-school events, she has also taken on some other duties, like she's the math department chair. She's the BUTA representative for our site. She's on the BUTA negotiations team. And in her spare time, she is now taking over our ASB program, and she'll be running our leadership class next year. A part of being a team mom and all sorts of things to do with her kids and fantastic stuff. She has become a common go-to on our weekly video called The Main, and she is currently working with Human Resources on tutoring some of our employees. I could go on and on about Carrie. However, all I really need to say is Carrie is the kind of staff member every campus wants, the kind of teacher every student needs. I'm proud to work with someone like Carrie. Congratulations to Carrie Cooper, certificated staff member for Lone Hill Middle School, and also recognized as the district's certificated employee of the year. Congratulations, Carrie.
Thank you, and congratulations, Carrie. From the Ed Jones Center, may I please have Principal Mrs. Chris Black with Counselor Takashi Matsumoto.
Our certificated staff member of the year this year is not a teacher in the traditional sense, but a teacher in so many other ways nonetheless. As our mental health counselor, Takashi Matsumoto has been a solid source of support and hope for our students. Since the pandemic, mental health concerns have skyrocketed among our youth, and we are definitely seeing the effects of that in the school setting. Each day, many of our students have the need for mental health support, and having a counselor dedicated to this work is truly worth its weight in gold, and Takashi Matsumoto is the gold standard. He has created an emotionally safe space for all of our students to open up about their personal, mental, and school-related concerns. He cultivates meaningful relationships with students, and this leads to a campus that feels safe, welcoming, and inclusive for all. He is there for our young adults who need to talk about their stress, their sorrows, and their challenges that prevent them from being successful and moving forward. The stories of our students are, at times, absolutely heartbreaking. Yet he bears the weight of their pain silently and professionally. He is calming, reassuring, and projects confidence in their ability to persevere and be successful. Every student who speaks with Takashi is validated, seen, and heard. When students feel supported and cared for, they attend school more regularly and ultimately do better in the classroom. Takashi is teaching our students coping skills, healthy boundary setting, restorative practices, and self-acceptance, skills that will benefit them for the rest of their lives. Takashi stands outside the gates every day and welcomes every student in by name and with a smile. He opens up our serenity space in our library at lunch to make sure that everyone has a comfortable and emotionally safe place to go. He brought a collection of games into school and encourages students to play together to get to know each other. As a result, we've seen friendships and bonds form between students who, until arriving at our school, socially isolated themselves. He works hard to make everyone feel connected to someone. The students and families at our school are fortunate to have such an outstanding mental health counselor in Takashi. Our entire Bulldog family is blessed to have him as a colleague and work alongside of him every day. Congratulations, Takashi.
From San Dimas High School, may I please have Principal Dr. Scott Sparks with our honoree, Norman Coulter.
So Mr. Coulter is a one of a kind, and I know his students would agree. He truly believes in all students and maintains high expectations for them all. I challenged Mr. Coulter these past 2 years to ensure San Dimas delivers what we promise, that San Dimas lives up to its values of integrity, that we continually move toward our vision of being an inclusive, caring community of inspired, well-rounded, educated learners that will pursue their purpose. He developed the integrity meetings, where every student and staff comes together and talks about their issues, a place where we can speak and be heard, and that's all of us. One of those meetings, we also have courageous conversations. Those meetings dig deep into the complex subjects where we can be transparent with each other. He has helped us deal with dress code, the glorifying of fighting, and even recent issues. Mr. Coulter then developed a peer tutoring program called the Ghost Squad. The idea was to look at ways to help students with academics that were not vulnerable enough to ask for help. His peer tutors go to the students. They don't wait for someone to show up. He continues to adjust and work on those programs to be successful. Just recently, 3 weeks ago, he developed a group to help our male students who struggle that might have some behavioral issues. He is listening to their struggles and helping them become more successful in school, but more importantly in life. Mr. Coulter is the soul of San Dimas High School. He is someone that everyone, including myself, can go talk to and bounce ideas off. Many teachers go to him for counsel, knowing he will be the ear for them, but he's always honest with them. He's always honest with his advice, and he never tries to appease anybody. He tells them the truth. And he even tells me the truth too, and it hurts. But it feels good. Norman is a great teacher, a great leader, and most importantly, he is a friend, not to our staff, but to me too. So thank you, Norman, for everything you do.
President Ritchie, would you rejoin me on stage to make presentation to the Life Pacific University's Teacher of the Year?
Well, this is an honor for me to present. Come on, Professor Baker. Yes, she's so amazing. Well, we are thrilled to announce Dr. Deb Baker, PhD, has been awarded the esteemed Faculty Teacher of the Year this year. This recognition highlights her exceptional commitment to teaching and her profound impact on the students in the Department of Counseling and Psychology, specifically those in the Human Development and Psychology major. Dr. Deb Baker's unwavering dedication to student support and her active participation in various campus activities exemplify her outstanding contributions. Beyond her role as a professor in the Department of Counseling and Psychology, Dr. Baker goes above and beyond to support our students, especially our athletic programs. Consistently, she attends home games, cheers the loudest, and we love it, and she constantly supports her students. Her dedication is not limited to the sidelines. Rather, she even participated in one air band performances here on this stage this past year, showcasing her vibrant spirit. Dr. Baker's impact extends far beyond her teaching. She is renowned for her genuine love, grace, and devotion to her faith and others, serving as a shining example for the entire university community. Her ability to effectively educate and connect with students, staff, and families, and faculty alike has truly set her apart. She has both challenged and inspired our students to be thoughtful and excellent clinicians, social workers, and counselors. She is a true LPU warrior. Let's celebrate Deb Baker. We love you.
May I ask Wendy Roldan from Canyon View School, would you join me on stage to make presentation to the Canyon View School's Teacher of the Year?
Hello, everyone. My name is Wendy Roldan, and I'm the lead teacher and administrative designee for Canyon View School. Tonight, I find myself humbly before all of you on behalf of our beloved Dwight Council, Senior Vice President of Education, who passed away over spring break. Thank you so much for your acknowledgement. And he was just the most kind and generous leader, so we truly appreciate that. Now on to Miss Kimberly. How do I get rid of this? Want to fix this? You know how to fix that? Miss Kimberly has been part of our school for some years now. She's an amazing steward of our precious children. You will notice Kimberly's classroom as you walk into the building. It's always decorated for each and every season. She has the most incredible twinkly lights, flowers, happy paper ring snakes across her classroom ceilings, and many visual reminders and prompts for her special students with special needs. All of those who enter her classroom, they feel her warmth and professionalism and respond accordingly. Kimberly's staff describe her as selfless, kind, and loving despite the amount of behaviors her students may have. She always stays positive and makes her aides and other staff feel valued. From Dwight, his one word to describe you was remarkable. With this in mind and more, I'm honored to present Miss Kimberly Kirby with our Canyon View School Teacher of the Year Award.
Would Dr. Dina Davis, the Los Angeles County Office of Education, would you join me on stage to make presentations to the Camp Glen Rocky Teacher of the Year?
Good evening, and thank you. Before I begin with Ms. Durley, it is an honor to honor her as the Teacher of the Year for Camp Glen Rocky. And I know many of you are probably thinking, Camp Glen Rocky, that sounds really interesting. Well, it is not Camp Snoopy. It is, my babies are incarcerated, so to speak. And that's what we work with. 9th grade through 12th, and many of our students are in for various crimes that they've committed. So with that being said, Ms. Durley and I have been with the Los Angeles County Office of Education for over 40 years. So she is truly a pleasure as a teacher. The students really love her. They run to her class, but they run from me. But that's okay. Miss Durley has been an educator for over 30 years. She started her career for the Los Angeles County Office of Education as a temporary worker, office worker. She was inspired to return to college to become a teacher. I should have talked to her. She has worked with students who have special needs and that are at Promise Youth, with a goal of helping them succeed and follow their dreams, and she does a beautiful job. She is my literacy specialist teacher. Building relationships and rapport with the students and families has helped tremendously in working with her students. Her daily goal is to inspire and motivate students to learn new things. She shared with me that it is truly an honor for being Teacher of the Year and sends a big thank you to the San Dimas Chamber of Commerce. And thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This evening's event was organized by the San Dimas Chamber of Commerce and under the excellent work and leadership of the Chamber's Chief Executive. Please thank with me Ms. Sylvia Melendez. Sylvia, please stand up. Where are you? I do not see her. Where is she hiding? Oh, there you are. It gets better and better. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. All of us who are slightly behind the scenes with you see everything that you do. It's fabulous. This evening was also hosted by Life Pacific University and made possible by the generous contributions from the following. This evening's yearbook and program sponsors were Hometown Rentals, Marilyn Sparks Agency, Sunflower Funeral Planning, and the Seroptimus International of San Dimas, Laverne. This evening's support sponsors were the Allied International University, Balloon Art by Helena, the Law Office of Margarita Karisk McGee. You have such fans, Rita. I don't know how you do that. It's the only attorney everyone loves. Rotary Club of San Dimas and the San Dimas Masonic Lodge. This evening's recognition sponsor is the Fairplex. And this evening's award sponsors are the Bonita Unified School District, the Foothill Gold Line, G&M Oil Company, Golden State Water, Waste Management, and the San Dimas Chamber of Commerce. Please, and all of the contributors that are listed on the recognition basket in your programs, please join me in thanking them for making this possible. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support and attendance. This concludes tonight's event. Good night, God bless you, and God bless our teachers.